Hello, guys. Welcome to this session that talks about some poses that people suffering from thyroid will find beneficial. It's a quick 10-minute video, so hop along. The first pose is a lying down pose. Bring your legs close to your buttocks and lift your hips up in a bridge pose. Stay in the bridge pose for about 20 seconds and then lower down. Next, we have the fish pose. Lying down straight on your back, lift up your head and put the crown of your head touching the mat. Support your body with your forearms and elbows. Stay in this pose for 20 to 30 seconds. Relax your back and keep your breath normal. Stay for a count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and relax. 5. So the next pose is Sarvangasana, which is the shoulder stand. For this pose, support your back with your hands, lift up your legs and lift up your buttocks to have them vertically upwards over the shoulders, trying to keep your body in a straight line with hips, legs and back stacked up on your shoulders. If you can release your arms, put them straight on the mat for support. Stay for a count of 30. And then gently lower down your legs above your head, moving on to Halasana or the Plough pose. Keeping your hips stacked still above your shoulders, trying to keep the back straight. You may support your back with your hands if required. And quickly, gently come back to the lying pose. Our next pose is legs up the wall pose. So you can make use of a wall to keep your legs straight up as shown, or without the wall. This pose is beneficial for anybody suffering from thyroid and is a very simple pose to perform anytime you're resting. Stay for as long as you feel comfortable. And gently, slowly come back, relax. Slowly come up to sitting position and move on to the boat pose or Navasana. Keeping your legs straight or bent at the knees, whatever feels comfortable to you. The pose is equally beneficial in both the ways. Stay to a count of 30. This is one of the harder poses because it puts a lot of pressure on your core. But just if you come down, try again and at least maintain it for 30 seconds. Next, we move on to the camel pose. Go up on your knees and gently bend down, taking support with your hands on your legs and throwing the neck backwards, trying to keep the thighs straight or in perpendicular to the mat. Stay to a count of 30. And since this is a back bend, move on to the counter pose of child's pose to relax your back for a couple of seconds. Next is another back bend, lying back down on your mat. Move on to chakrasan, which is an advanced back bend, and for beginners it might seem a little difficult, but it's definitely equally beneficial for beginners, intermediate practitioners and advanced practitioners. And it's very important pose for people experiencing thyroid symptoms. Stay in chakrasan for at least 30 seconds. And then relax and definitely move on to the counter pose, hugging your knees in a forward bend. Next, we have a few standing poses. In the standing position, spread your legs wide apart and proceed to a forward bend, keeping your spine straight, allowing a gentle stretch to your hamstrings. Try to grab your toes with your hands and try to touch your head to the floor or bring your head as close to the mat as you can, keeping the spine straight. Stay to a count of 30. Enjoy the deep stretch. Keep your legs relaxed and come back up. Moving on to Padhastasana, normal forward bend pose. Bend down from your spine. Keeping it straight, touching your toes, trying to touch your belly to your thighs and your forehead or your chin to your knees. Allow the deep stretch to your hamstrings, trying to keep the back relaxed and the neck neutral. And relax and come to the sitting position for some pranayama. We'll practice Ujjayi pranayama by closing the mouth and constricting the throat or the glottis, and breathing in, allowing the air to pass through the constricted throat, creating a friction sound. Continuing to inhale till a sense of fullness is felt in the chest, retaining the inhaled air for a period of 5 seconds and then slowly exhaling. While holding your breath, try to touch your chin to your chest, and for people who cannot do that, you may put your fists under your chin and try to touch your chin to your hands as shown. So we'll take a deep breath. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and release. And relax. Hope you found this video useful. Thank you.